In a kingdom of rivers, mountains, and forgotten legends, where myths danced with the wind and time was etched into stone temples, a cry rang out, soft but powerful. It was the cry of a baby, heard above the rush of water in the whispering leaves. That cry, gentle as it seemed, would one day awaken a slumbering empire. A woman, wounded and breathless, clutched a baby to her chest as she stumbled through the dense, mist-covered jungle. Her name was Helena, a noble once adorned in silks and crowns, now reduced to blood-stained rags. Pursued by shadows of betrayal, she carried within her arms the last hope of a fallen family. Her breath grew short, her steps unsteady. As she reached the edge of a mighty river, she looked to the heavens and whispered a name, Maximus. With the last of her strength, she placed the infant in a floating basket woven from jungle reeds. The current carried him away, while Helena fell beneath the waters, never to rise again. But the child, he lived. The basket drifted until it reached the village of Nemea, nestled between cliffs and forests untouched by kings. The villagers found him and, moved by his fierce eyes and quiet strength, took him in. They named him Maximus. Maximus grew under the care of kind-hearted villagers. He ran through the forest with the wind in his hair, leaped across rocks like a lion cub, and stared for hours at the towering waterfall that loomed beyond the village, always wondering what lay above. There was something in him, a fire that wouldn't sleep. He felt it in dreams of ancient swords, golden halls, and a voice that called to him from beyond the mist. On his 18th year, the call grew too loud to ignore. Maximus, against the pleas of his village, scaled the waterfall that had frightened many. The climb was treacherous, the rocks slick and the water unrelenting. But he climbed, hands raw, body shaking, heart pounding. When he reached the top, he gasped. Before him lay the great Greek Empire, golden towers bathed in sunlight, armies marching in perfect rhythm, and gardens that stretched beyond sight. But beneath its beauty was a kingdom trembling under fear. In the shadows of those towers, Maximus met Cinderella, not the maiden of tales, but a rebel warrior wrapped in armor and purpose. Her people called her the Silent Arrow, for she moved like wind and struck like lightning. She fought not for herself, but to free Queen Jasmine, a queen once wise and kind, now caged like a bird by the tyrant King Commodus. Cinderella, wary of outsiders, tested Maximus's strength, his loyalty, his resolve. He passed them all. Together, they trained, fought, and planned. Maximus learned the truth. He was not just a warrior. He was born from a line of kings. His father, Marcus Gladiator, had once ruled with justice and fire, until Commodus, his own brother, betrayed him. With his heritage revealed and love ignited in his heart for both Cinderella and his people, Maximus marched into destiny. He infiltrated the palace disguised as a guard, defeated Commodus's black-armored warriors, and shattered the prison that held Queen Jasmine. In the midst of battle, the arena gates opened, and from them stepped Tigris, a towering warrior once loyal to Marcus Gladiator. The crowd watched, breath held, as the two clashed. But at the final blow, Tigris dropped his blade. He looked into Maximus's eyes and saw not just courage, but lineage. Tigris fell to his knees. "Gladiator," he whispered. The name rippled through the streets. Word spread. The heir had returned. Marcus's son stood once more beneath the empire's banners. But peace would not come easily. Maximus soon learned the full truth. His father had been betrayed, not only by Commodus, but also by Tigris, who had once followed orders without question. Racked with guilt, Tigris had vowed to protect the son he once orphaned. Maximus forgave, but did not forget. With Jasmine restored to her throne and Cinderella at his side, Maximus vowed to rebuild the empire, not with fear, but with honor, not with blood, but with justice. Yet even as the people celebrated, one question echoed in the hearts of many. Why did Tigris kill Gladiator? The answer would come, in time. Gladiator, the beginning.